Today I'm going to show you how to make creme brulee. Creme brulee is French for literally burnt sugar. Not only is it delicious, but it's very easy and cheap to make. First thing you'll want to do is set your oven temperature to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. First, we're going to use this liquid measuring cup to measure 2 cups of heavy cream. Now we're going to pour the heavy cream into a saucepan and turn the heat on low. And we're going to heat this up until it starts to simmer. Now we're going to stir the cream until it starts to simmer, and then we will remove it from the heat. Now we need 5 egg yolks. So we're going to put the egg whites in one container. And the yolks in the other. Once you have 5 egg yolks, go ahead and add 1/2 cup of sugar. Now I'm going to take my sugar and yolk mixture and add it to a mixing bowl. I'm going to use the whisk attachment. And whisk it until it's light and fluffy. This is a vanilla bean. If you have one, you can use it for this recipe. And I've cut a slice just down the middle to expose the little caviar, the little vanilla caviar that's inside. And that's these little black spots. And there's lots of flavor in here. So I cut it down the middle. So now that I've exposed the caviar, we can go ahead and put this into the cream and steep it. And with the heat, it's going to extract that flavor into the cream. Now, if you don't have a vanilla bean, you're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract after your heavy cream starts to simmer. Make sure you continuously stir it so it doesn't scald. Now you can see the bubbling. We're going to take this off the heat now that it's reached a simmer. If you're using vanilla extract, add it in now, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Mix that in. We need to add the hot cream to the egg mixture, but we don't want to create scrambled eggs. So what we're going to do is temper it. We're going to turn on the whisk and slowly add the stream of the hot cream to the egg mixture. Now I'm going to temper the egg mixture back into the hot cream in a steady stream. And now we have our beautiful cream. Now I'm going to take this strainer and pour the cream into these ramekins. Now the reason we use the strainer is so that any scrambled eggs that may have formed will stay behind and out of our beautiful cream. Now I'm going to carefully transfer the ramekins into this dish for baking. This is a hotel pan. Now that it's in the oven, I need to add some water. So I'm going to use this, pour some water halfway up the ramekins. It's important that I don't get any water in the cream. I'm going to let them cook for 30 minutes and we'll check on them. Once the centers are mostly set, you can go ahead and cool it in the refrigerator, and you want to chill it for at least a couple hours, if not overnight. Be careful not to get any water in the custard or it will turn into liquid, just like that. Alright, and now we're ready for the fun part, plating. So we're going to take some sugar and get some sugar on there. We can get rid of any excess sugar. And now we're going to use our torch to burn the sugar. So the trick is, don't start moving until it's bubbling and turning brown. stay in one spot too long, it'll burn more than you want it to. And we do want this to have a nice golden burnt crust, and it's going to start smelling like roasted marshmallows. Now you can see that even when you take the torch away, it continues to burn and cook, so you don't want to overdo it. Now I'm going to go ahead and garnish it with 3 raspberries. We want to garnish in odd numbers. And we can kind of showcase the inside of the raspberry if we want to show its natural beauty. And then I'll add some mint leaves as well. And your creme brulee is ready to go. All right, so now we've made our creme brulee, and the real test will be seeing how we can crack through the crust. All right, so you should have a nice crust to crack through. And this is our creme brulee. Perfect.